Sunset Elementary. Happy Sunday night. You guys don't have to go to school tomorrow, you lucky ducks, but I still wanted to read to you a story. This is called Somebody and the Three Blaires. If you've ever read Goldilocks and the Three Bears, you might find some connections. Marilyn is the author and Simone is the illustrator. They worked together to write this book. Here we go. One Sunday morning in a small house on the edge of town, Mr. Blair, Mrs. Blair, and Baby Blair were sitting down to breakfast. "It's such a fine morning," said Mr. Blair. "Let's take a walk in the park." Oh, look, these three characters are people, not bears. "What a good idea," said Mrs. Blair. "Feed our ducks," said Baby Blair. So they took their coats and a bag of breadcrumbs and set out for the park. While they were gone, somebody came to the door. Somebody knocked, and when no one answered, somebody tiptoed in. Somebody is a bear. He sniffed and sniffed. He looked at the breakfast table. "This food is too dry," said somebody. "Ooh, this food is too noisy," said somebody. He's into the cereal. "Oh, but this food is just right. He has honey." He looked for somewhere to sit down. "This seat is too hard," said somebody. "Ooh, this seat is too wobbly," said somebody. "But this seat is just right," sitting in a high chair. He looked for something to play with. "Oh no, he's in the cupboard." "This game is too noisy," said somebody. "Oh, this game is too cold," said somebody. He's in the refrigerator. "But this game is just right. Oh, look at the mess he made." He looked for something to drink. "This rain is too hot," said somebody. "This pond is too small," said somebody. He is looking at a toilet. "But this stream is just right." He looked for somewhere to sleep. "This bed is too big," said somebody. "Whew, this bed is too small," said somebody. "But this bed is just right." He's in a crib. When Mr. and Mrs. Blair and Baby Blair came back from the park, they saw the breakfast table. "Somebody's been eating my crunchies," said Mr. Blair. "Oh, somebody's been eating my Crispies," said Mrs. Blair. "All gone," said Baby Blair. They looked around the room. "Somebody's been sitting on my chair," said Mr. Blair. "Somebody's been sitting on my chair," said Mrs. Blair. "Busted," said Baby Blair. They went into the kitchen. "Somebody's been emptying the cupboard," said Mr. Blair. "Somebody's been raiding the refrigerator," said Mrs. Blair. "Naughty, naughty," said Baby Blair. They went upstairs. "Oh no, look at all that water in the bathroom." "Flood!" shouted Mr. Blair. "Help!" shouted Mrs. Blair. "Lotta water!" shouted Baby Blair. They looked in the bedrooms. "It's a burglar!" said Mr. Blair. "It's a monster!" said Mrs. Blair. See the footprints? "Is that big teddy bear?" said Baby Blair. Oh, look at he's cuddling with a teddy bear. "It's escaped from the zoo," said Mr. Blair. "It's escaped from the circus," said Mrs. Blair. "It's escaped down a drainpipe," said Baby Blair. "Somebody call the police," said Mr. Blair. "Somebody call the fire department," said Mrs. Blair. "Somebody gone home," said Baby Blair. "Bye-bye. Come and play again tomorrow." There he is, waving goodbye to the baby. I wonder if they know each other. Have a great Sunday night and a nice day off tomorrow, and all of your teachers are excited to see you Tuesday.